Off and takes a strike. Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ramirez makes the grab, one down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. That one ripped left field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Ball one, no strikes.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Yeah, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Stepping in the long ball threat, Isaac Paredes. Fought off foul.
1-1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Out to short. Seager whips it to first. That ends the frame. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one. Robin Roberts. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded. Cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second and great jump. Hard hit right side. Takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul out of play. One away with a runner at third.
Ball. One ball, one strike.
And there's a ball. Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position.
Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground to the left. Paredes fires over to first. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. 2nd inning set to go. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Cam Smith.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Leiter back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one ripped, but foul. One out, bases empty. Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Brandon March stands in for the Phillies. In there. For strike 1. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. Runner on first with 1 down for him. And that one is inside. Back to first, and he's safe. There's a swing and a drive. Nimmo going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. Inside, just missed. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the second. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singy, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
And that one is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Adolis Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And Jack Peterson stands in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Outside, and the count is 2-0. That's inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Peterson just got a piece of it. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Carlos Santana now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Peterson coming home. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Fastball right back to the mound. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. High fly ball out towards left center. Nimmo puts it away. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss as he was late. Alvarez in his 6th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Good eye right there. On the ground. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double. Back to the top of the lineup. Marcus Semien digs in for the Guardians. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. That one missed. Nimmo stands at second with no outs. Ground ball left side. Now he dives and gets the tag on him, and there's one away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here comes Corey Seager. Grounded out his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss.
1-1.
Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. Bounce to Santana. They get the force, and that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one drilled left field. Down the line, and it's foul. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. First and second here, no outs. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Gonna bring up JT Realmuto. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. Doubled his first time. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Check swing went around, and that's strike 1. And that is out of play. Paredes over at second. Smith on at first with 2 down. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Jumps, but it's off his glove. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Pena stands in now, looks at that one inside. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Inside, just missed. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. And there's one down. So in now for Cleveland, Evan Carter. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball. No strike.
And a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in the dirt. And the count's even at 2.
Ball 3. Full count.
That's towards center. Sizemore gets under it. They got it for out number 2. Adolis Garcia digs in for the Guardians. Fly to left his first time. And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He
strike.
threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one not close. 2-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Phillies, Grady Sizemore. Leiter back to work. Sizemore tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1.
Well, these Phillies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
In the dirt, now 2-2. Chopped left side. Ramirez sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now here is Yordan Alvarez. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a foul ball. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back here in Cleveland, here's a big power threat. Jock Peterson. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. And that one fouled off. Backed off the plate that time. Ball to strike. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
One down, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find a zone. So up next, Brandon Nimmo.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ground ball could be 2. To Pena at second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Isaac Paredes. First pitch misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Foul ball there.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. So digging in, Cam Smith. That one ripped. Carter settles under this one. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Nick Castellanos goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-2. And now it is JT Realmuto. Swings and misses. Strike 1. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Foul tip into the mix, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Out to short, Seager. And he'll be safe at first.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
0-1.
Check swing, called strike.
0-2.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Grady.
And here's the Phillies lead. Off man, Grady Sizemore. 0 for 3 in this one.
Number 48,
And he hits a ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. So now it's Corey Seager. 0 for 2 in this one. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. And they lead it. It's 5-4. Now the left field. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Matt Strong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. But the city overall supported the event really well. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Santana.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 17, Jason Eovaldi.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And that's down and away. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
And fouled off. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's the Phillies DH, Yordan Alvarez. Swung on, belted. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Brings it in. And that is that. And we're back. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. First pitch, not close. Peterson just got a piece of it. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Santana will. Brian Abreu will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's bad. Going, gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's 7-4.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch swinging.
No ball. One strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. cut on and lifted in the air. Sizemore. And it's caught for the out. Here is Marcus Semien. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Ball one, no strikes. Still only one out here in the inning. And another ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And delivers outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
This one in the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And the 1-0. Fouled off left side. Hader. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss. Smith makes the play.
Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are two outs. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with two gone. So next will be the four-hole hitter for the Guardians, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 10-4.
That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
So two away with nobody on. Evan Carter now at the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And that's a two-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Cade Smith.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
One strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Mickey Moniak. Castillo. In now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And ball 1. No outs, runners at first and second. And now 1 and 2. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Number 4, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Moniak on third with 2 out. And that's way high. Now 2-0. Just missed. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Nimmo running hard to get it. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Jock Peterson. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Billy Wagner.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
He was late there, strike 1. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Moniak on his way over and makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. He's already homered in this game. That one way inside. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's deep. And that's going to bang against the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise.
And he misses it. It drops in. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off.
Run around the move. Strike in there. Throw. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with.
Threw it by him. We go to the 9th. And now for the Phillies, Grady Sizemore.
Number 62.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Garcia measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
So up next, Carlos Santana, a switch hitter batting right. First pitch just misses. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Last chance for the Phillies. And the batter now, Yordan Alvarez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. They're down to their final strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
This could end it. To the right side, and that chance handled. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take this one in a blowout.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Big. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with a W.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.